Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordumt. We are back for some more Pathfinder Kingmaker on Last Azlanti and Unfair. We're currently, as you can see us here, both myself and Lindsay were kind of buffed up with stone skin and whatnot. This is because we dealt with the Path of the Dreams quest. We went into Nyrissa's dream, we spoke with her, we advanced our romance with her as well, which will be important for the ending of the game. And this also unlocked a new step in the War of the River Kings, because now we have discovered the Whiterose Abbey. Nyrissa gave us the location, and we want to explore this to progress the War of the River Kings, which we will do right now. We also leveled up, both myself, Rigongar, and Lindsay. I'm actually gonna wait until the rest of my party also levels up, because they are very, very close, right? And I'll just level them all up at the same time. I will level her up though, just for the sake of having, you know, my advisor advanced. Do I even know what to give you? I guess spell penetration, never a bad thing. Spell penetration, there you go. Level 3 spell. And level 6 spell. What does this do? Ah. That's actually cool. Yeah, sure, take it. Alright. So, let's rest. I can just press R. I always forget that. And we shall continue our adventure in the Whiterose Abbey. Do I have stuff to sell? I don't think so. Nope. Well, I guess I have this. Don't even know where I got this from, but okay. And let's carry on. Do you say something about the dream? No. What about Lindsay? Nope, not really. Okay. I almost misclicked the option that said leave. I was kind of scared there for a moment. Okay, so Dream Team is no, sorry. Dream Team is now assembled. And the Whiterose Abbey, if I remember correctly, is off to the left side of the map. So it should be like here. Yeah. Okay, so if we want to go there, we're gonna teleport to Glenshire. Hope we don't get ambushed along the way, which we likely will, as is very usually here. This is not right. There we go. I heard the sound of this. I think it's this one. I think we discovered this thing. What is this? Dude.
Yes.
What is this? Was ist das? Oh! Okay, give me a second actually. And I am back, sorry. Dotterini required assistance. So we did get the random event for the Goblin Merchant, which is our thief that took our throne. As you come closer, the Goblin gives a wide grin and waves at you. A ramshackle cart beside him is sagging under the weight of the junk within. Amidst the trash, however, you notice the glinting of gold and what seems to be hints of fine cloth. Seems like only the owner of the cart can sort through this mess. Hail, travelers! Welcome to the Quirk's Cart Around shop. I be having all. Pokers, glinters, clothers, choose what you like if you have money. Quirk appraises you with greedy eyes as if sizing up how much coin you have on you. I be going new dungeon, have new goods. I sell, you buy. Hey, this is my throne. Eh? Ah, this cherry. It be good cherry, sturdy. Ornament is on side, soft seat, fine back. I'd be giving it off for 100 money. You'd be not regretting it. Why are you staring at me like that? Is that a deal stare? Listen what I say. No bargain with him. Knock knock no sure. Knock knock tried. No do it. Okay, so we have diplomacy here. We have intimidate. But I think if you say, like, I don't want this junk, I think he lowers the price or something. I'm gonna check this because I want to see if that works. Yep, so this should work. I'm just gonna say, I can do without this junk, I have to go. How so? How about deal? Just 100 money, come on. It'd be good, Cherry. You know find this nowhere else. What you say? The goblin makes several steps towards you, obviously unwilling to let you go until you make a purchase. For this piece of junk, what should I do with it? Carry it on my back and entertain people? You keep it. Stop, stop! Desperation rings in Quirk's voice. Let it be 50 money. You take this. He turns toward the throne warily as if expecting trouble from it. You think I'm an idiot? I'll find another chair, newer and shinier. You can keep dragging this thing around. You'll be the fool of goblins everywhere. Grimace of offense appears on Quirk's face. Why me be having this cherry? You take it. No money. Just no leave it to me. It'd be scaring other customers from me. It'd be ruining my reputation. Take it. Okay, fine. I'll help you out as a friend. Give me the throne. Quirk takes a deep breath, obviously relieved. That's right, you be taking it. I can even drag this cherry myself. Not be a problem for me. Now. The trader hastily mounts a throne atop his cart, covers it with some rugs, then looks around cautiously. Me never be taking no things without permission. No one get in trouble like that again. Thanks, dude. Oh, and we leveled up as well. Cool. I'm still waiting on Cordampina and Jubilost, which are just barely about to level up. I have to remember to cancel my project for finding the throne, because we have it, obviously. But yeah, you can either get this as a random event, or you can do the project. And I guess we got lucky. So yeah, Whiterose Abbey. Nobody is fatigued. I think we're gonna have some fights here. I don't remember anything here being particularly nasty, but there might be some Fey. Which usually means confusion spells. Let's see. Let's see what happens. It looks like a big map, but it actually, I don't think it is. I am also gonna add some stuff to my to my buffing mod before I forget. Okay, let me see here. So, I always want, in the medium duration, I want a new spell. The caster is Cordampina. The spell is a level 8 spell. Level 7 spell? 11. No, this is not right. Wait. No. What's happening here? What the hell? Cordampina. Okay, clearly this is not working the way I wanted it to. Damn it, man. I hate it when this mod doesn't work properly. It's so good and so bad at the same time. Okay, so cancel that. Let me try something different. New spell. What? Okay, what level is this?
Our time has come.
Yeah, it's level 8. It just, okay, it doesn't show. Okay, so forget about that. So cancel, new spell. The caster will be Jubilost. And the spell is, I think, level... Okay. Yeah, the mod is not collaborating with me. I don't know why. So I'm just gonna do this normally, whatever. Is it because I was paused or something? Ah, okay, now it's working. What the... Was it because I was paused? It might have been. So I want Beast Shape, Smilodon. And the target is going to be... Cordampina's Leopard. Okay. So finish. Good. We... Save the queue. And now we go again. We add a new spell. Caster, Cordampina. Spell, level... yeah, now it's working, okay. So, Frightful Aspect. Target self. Okay. Is there anything else I might want? No, I think I'm good. You are also good, correct? Yeah, okay. So medium duration. Yeah, frightful aspect, nice. I'm very much looking forward for the next level ups because we're gonna get new spell levels. Which means more powerful stuff. Okay, so she's still casting, you are still casting. Do I want something else from you? No, you cast this, okay. Smilodon is over there, good. So all that's missing is the Archon's aura and we are good to go. I don't think I need Death Ward.
Quiet, I'm thinking.
Let's haste up, let's go. Well, let's check the chest as well. Wine. Wine, traps. Wait, I saw something. A greater were-tiger. Yeah, those can be nasty in the damage they do, but I think for the most part we should be perfectly fine here. Let's give you this and that. Let's get your armor back on, by the way. Now, let's see if Knock Knock being invisible, he can disarm without triggering the start of a fight. Okay, nobody perceived him, good. Perfect, actually. So, sing a song. And we go. So, Greater Were Tiger and some Pitax Wardens. I'm guessing the Tiger is the greatest threat. Knock Knock's gonna be the one first up, but... This guy... I also have to give him Magical Vestment. Medium duration, give me a second. New spell, caster is Cordampina. The spell is level 2, I think. Or level 3. Level 3, maybe? Ah, Magical Vestment Armor. And the target is the character name Knock Knock. Okay. Finish. Save queue. Save. Okay. And you can move closer, you can start bombing people, and you move closer. Oh. Okay. Then this charge is more annoying because they might go for my backline now. Okay, so you go over there. You two stay over here. Who are you charging? Knock Knock. We should be fine unless these stupid chargers target my backline. I will move over there. They're actually still going for my front line, so I can just move forward. Never mind, they are swapping targets. Rigongar, come over here. You go over there. You go over there. Archers. Aiming at Cordampina. That sucks. Okay, still you can go there. I'm gonna try and send my leopard over there. He can charge through, apparently. This guy is charging Cordampina as well. So Valerie, try and focus on him. And hopefully I can kill them all before they do anything meaningful. Okay, so let's actually use a Grandmaster Rod. Just don't catch up to him, please. Impromptu sneak attack. Chain lightning. Trap. Okay, killed everything over there with chain lightning. Awesome. Now all that's left are the... Oh, there was a trap here as well. Okay. Let's just kill the remaining ones and then that guy and we're fine. Bitch, he's still aiming at her. Go over there. And you guys can just shoot over here. I forgot to buff you with this. Dead. Everything's dead. Okay, anybody hurt? No.
There are many roads to success.
Trap.
I did it. I did.
Ring of Chaos. +4 bonus to AC and a continuous freedom of movement spell effect. Not bad. Still don't think anybody would use it. Yeah. But it's good. It's good. It's a very good ring.
I can see my destination.
How long are we getting on our great invisibilities now? Long time, okay. Knock knock, go alone. You are still invisible, so hopefully we can do this fine. Gardener. So this is gonna be the problem here, I think. Dragon Disciple, Sorcerer, Monk. Yeah, he's almost a main character. He really is. Yeah, he's getting AC from his... Well, depends on the monk, I guess. Nice. Blue dragon kind, which means lightning based. Okay. I wonder if I can kill them all before the fight starts. What the hell are you doing, dude?
Listening as hard as I can.
I mean, you disarmed it, but that's not the correct way to do it. Okay. Come over here. And let's sing.
Someone annoys you, you either.
Knowledge is the key.
I'll use this one. Impromptu, and then do this. And let's see who dies. Oh, people are dying. I am gonna quicken another one. Well, if they all die, there's no need for another cast. Okay. Basically, everybody died except these two. I will quicken a Hellfire Ray on the Sorcerer guy, and everybody else can just attack the cat. Okay, dead. Dead. Well done, Mr. Arcane Trickster. Well done. Juby leveled up, which means you should be very close. Yeah, she is. 80 experience to go, basically. And now... Wait, actually, what did we pick up? We picked up Singing Edge. A +3 long spear. Whenever the wielder of this +3 long spear becomes affected by a bardic performance, its enhancement bonus increases to +5. Ah. And grants the wielder a +2 dodge bonus to AC. Cool. I don't see myself ever using this weapon on any character. But it's a cool weapon, I suppose. So here we have Strength 22 DC. Break the Dripping Clog. It's a 50-50 right now. Okay. I guess I'm gonna spend 1 bone for this. Okay, so we're looking at +14, and now if you buff yourself up with Eagle Soul. It goes up to plus 16. Yeah, 43 strength. Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. I don't think it matters too much if you pass this or not. I think it's just that if you fail, 4 hours pass, which means your buffs go away, but I mean, we've cleared the area, so it's not a big deal anyway. Okay, let's see. I think we got it. We got it. Aindra, the beautiful Nereid is deathly pale. She shudders as you approach. I know you. You're a hound. I have a message for you. So she's calling us by what Nyrissa calls her, calls us. The Nereid freezes and stares forward with unseeing eyes. When she speaks again, it's not with her voice, but another, one you recognize all too well. Just 2 more to make 1,000. 2 more grains and my cup will be full. I care not who makes it first. You and your lands, my hound, or Pitax and its ruler. The time draws near. So enjoy yourselves, or fight, or celebrate your victory. Each step you take is one more toward my triumph. Take the tool promised to you. It awaits you here at the bottom of the lake in the Abbey. But bear in mind, my peacock already knows you have revealed his secret. He is terrified and he will soon make his move. Finished speaking, the Nereid hugs her shoulders and lowers her head. So who are you? Why do you speak with Nyrissa's voice? The Nereid lifts her head and stares at you with big blue eyes. I am Aindra. I have spent many years serving my cousin Nyrissa as a living tool, a channel for her voice, and as a gift to her peacock, King Irovetti. Through me, he could communicate with her. Why would she do this to you? It is a long story, though you surely know much of it already. Long ago, my dear sweet cousin was different, but then a curse fell upon her, and it changed her completely. It's been a long time since I could recognize Nyrissa, our once proud, brave and visionary leader. The curse deprived her of her heart, and her first victims were her sisters, the nymphs, and myself. What was the tool Nyrissa spoke of? A dark secret is hidden in these depths, the remains of victims of a treacherous murder. Oh, is it the guys that went missing in that card game? Side by side they lie at the bottom of the lake, the offspring of 4 noble Pitaxian families. Yep. Liacenza, Catanei, Vascari and Strocale. I know little of the games mortal monarchs play, but I've watched Irovetti for a long time. He fears these bones will be recovered and draw the vengeance of their living relatives. That is why Nyrissa told you where to search for the bodies. She also told them you would come to retrieve them. 2 rulers at each other's throats is exactly what she needs. Nyrissa, dear cousin, what have you become? By the way, if you are afraid of bones in a game with magic, why not just melt them, destroy them with acid? Who was that strange halfling that attacked me at the entrance? I'm guessing it's the gardener. Aindra frowns and hisses through gritted teeth. The gardener. This is how he was known. The madman was obsessed with me, and Irovetti exploited that weakness of his to turn him into the most loyal of his guardians. I do not wish to speak more of him. Okay, thank you for sharing this information and farewell. Wait, I beg you. Please take me with you, King. Let me live in your capital. I will repay you by telling you all I know. I want to help you. And I want to help Nyrissa too. If anyone can break the curse, it must be you. I would advise against it. Time and again we have witnessed treachery from those of the First World. We cannot place trust in their desire to repent and aid us. So honestly, I do think that the more sensible option here would be to say, no, I don't want you in my capital. But I think she's actually nice, so I'm gonna take her. Alright, I may have further information. Thank you for your kindness. And we are playing as a good guy after all. Everybody leveled up. Now we have lake depths. The underground lake looks like a silver mirror. The reflections on its surface are so clear that you can make out every wrinkle in your clothes and the individual strands of your hair. What you can't make out, though, is anything that may be hidden beneath the water. Dive. You dive into the lake. You once more notice the silvery quality of the water as though it's been imbued with light, or perhaps radiates it. But the things hidden by the placid shimmering are horrible. Below your feet at the bottom of the lake float at least 24 corpses. The dead seem to stare at you, some with the empty sockets of hollow skulls and others with nightmarish dead eyes. One body floats past you, and you feel a small metal object fall into your hand. It looks like a signet ring. Okay. So we can use knowledge to examine the bodies and let's dive deeper. Let's examine them. One of the dead bodies wears a purple belt. Another is clad in a black vest with a bright green embroidery. You easily recognize the insignias of the 4 trade houses. There are dead bodies here from all the great families that once ruled Pitax. Dive deeper. You dive deeper and deeper, pushing yourself until you feel the bottom of the lake beneath your hands. And something more. Something metallic. A dagger lies beside the body of a young blonde man. The weapon is in perfect condition despite its submersion. It may be a trick of the mind, but as you leave, the dead man's body shifts, it seems almost like a nodded farewell, like the man wishes you luck and hopes to be avenged. Return to the surface, and we got a dagger. So let's see here. So, we picked up Singing Edge. We picked up a chipped magnifying glass with Technically's brand. Okay, another one of these. We picked up Dark Wind. It's a +4 dagger. Pardon me. Grants the wielder a +5 bonus to stealth skill checks and increases sneak attack damage with any weapon by 1d6. That's interesting, but it's still not... It's still not as good as the cookies on Knock Knock. And we also picked up the Fox Signet Ring. The signet on this golden ring depicts a fox's head, the symbol of the Liacenza family and the Iron Fox trade house of Pitax. The ring previously belonged to one of King Irovetti's victims, and it was found in the lake at Whiterose Abbey. So I think this is just proof that we found the corpses. And you don't actually need to pass any check to get the information you need. Wait, why do you have this swirly thing here? You are sickened. Why? Why is he sickened? Because he dove into that water? Okay. It doesn't really matter, so I think I'm just gonna ignore it. Sure. But yeah, we got the items. Like I was saying, you don't need to pass any check to progress in the quest. You can fail them all and just continue with the quest. You just won't get the experience or the dagger. So what did you have? You had some drinks and some irrelevant stuff. Okay. Nothing noteworthy. Same here. I'm assuming same here. Yep.
I will guide.
Okay, so nothing really to write home about. Let me think. So, the War of the River Kings. I think we've done everything, right? I think now we may have to wait for something to happen before we can progress. So I'm going to go back to my barony. And then I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to go over the level ups of all the characters, and then I'm going to come back and level them all up to level 17. Okay, so let's go. Maybe I should rest before I go. I think it's fine. We still have a lot of spells. So even if we do get ambushed, we should be fine. Wait, have I come here before? I have.
Oh, time to get some rest, isn't it?
I'm so close that I'll just go. Okay, so teleport to Tuskdale. Let's enter throne room. We are going to have a rest.
Replenish my powers.
Oh, hello. Stefano Mosconi. Stefano Mosconi is wearing particularly splendid attire for his visit. His doublet is embroidered with precious stones and decorated with the emblem of Pitax. A disdainful smile is plastered on his powdered face. He bows formally. Your Highness, I am here on behalf of His Highness Irovetti of Pitax. It is an open secret that things are not going too well for your kingdom of late. Not really. Bandits and monsters which you supposedly exterminated are swarming your countryside once more. You are losing the trust and respect of your subjects. All of this is lies. Everyone sees that you are failing to meet the responsibilities of a proper ruler. It's just that not everyone dares to say this out loud. His Highness Irovetti is ready to lend you a helping hand. Reject this unbearable burden of power, kneel to him and abdicate the crown. He will rule the stolen lands as wisely and fairly as he rules his own country. His Highness is expecting you at his palace in Pitax, ready to accept your oath. So basically what this means is we can now enter Pitax. I'm not keeping up with my responsibilities. Don't be absurd. You know full well the disasters that fell upon my lands were the work of Irovetti himself. Mosconi smiles contentedly. This is slander, your highness. My king is famous for his wisdom and fairness. How could he have woven such a plot? It's beyond belief. Very well. Tell him that I am coming. His highness is expecting you. With a low bow, Mosconi leaves the throne room. Okay, so that's the event we needed to advance the quest. Whoa! Did not remember this.
You've broken into my dream. Now it's my turn to enter yours.
Nyrissa says in lieu of a greeting. You feel the air trembling around you like in the short moment of still calmness preceding a storm. Hello, why are you here?
I've come to say goodbye. If we meet again, it will be a meeting of sworn enemies on the battlefield. Do you remember the first time we met? I came to you disguised as the former Nyrissa. A tender young nymph who hadn't yet spent ages under the yoke of her curse. Deceiving comes easier if your lies are familiar to you. But it seems that I've played myself into a corner. Your words brought me pain. They were like sharp thorns sprouting through my skin. You made me recall who I once was. And who I would never be again. Now, when the end is near, I feel anxiety. It seems it's no coincidence that the last step to forgiveness must be the only death I could care about.
I wonder if you guys can actually hear her speaking because she speaks so low. I'm gonna try and find an option to increase the volume of voices. But it's mostly just her that speaks this low. Okay, so in case there's gonna be like a romance section here, I'm gonna check the wiki, and I will be right back. Okay, so I think that the correct option here is gonna be, I am sorry that everything turned out like this, I care about you, but I can't let it destroy my kingdom.
I know. Long ago, I refused to back down when the eldest sent the beast to destroy me in my realm. You and I are similar in that. Maybe that's why. Well, never mind. Farewell. Our next meeting, if it happens, will be a very different one. Much more bloody and violent, I would expect. Do you know why I couldn't immediately recognize the intrusion? When you and the foolish little robin bard broke into my dreams. Because it wasn't the first time I dreamt of you.
Aww. With these words, the nymph silhouette dissolved into thin air. Okay. So, King Irovetti invited you for a visit. I have the perfect gift for him. With a smug look, Lindsay shows you a thin paperback. Look through it when you have the time. The entire truth of the Academy of Grand Arts and its so-called patron Irovetti. I hope it gives him a stroke when he reads it. Then all your problems will have solved themselves. Okay. The first press run is already on its way to Pitax. When you go, don't forget to take me with you. I want to see the effects of the book Professor Eobald and I wrote with my own eyes. I'm sure it'll be explosive. I don't think I need to bring Lindsay with me, right? I don't think so. I will check, but I don't think so. So this one is go to Pitax, and the Bard's Calling just says learn what effect the book had on the Pitax citizenry. For better or worse, the book is ready. And right on time. Irovetti is expecting visitors from us. Let's see what effect the book has on the subjects. Okay. I don't think we have to take it with us. Hopefully we don't. The Great Patron by Lindsay and Eobald the Insightful. Shrike Hills Publishing. Teachers lecture their students on harmony and beauty, all the while clueless to the ugliness their students face outside the classroom. But alas, above poems and murals, Irovetti places greater value on the beauty of the nude form. Instead of practicing the lute and composing poetry, the students are forced to practice avoiding the unsolicited attention of their patron. Those who dare reject him risk expulsion, or worse, those few who know the vile truth remain silent, for the highest law in Pitax is little more than the capricious will of a crowned bandit. Damn. Well said, Lindsay. Let's sell our crap. We have a bunch of it. I'm gonna keep that one just because it seems kind of different. This can just go. These can go. These can all go. Okay. And now I'm going to pause. I'm not going to rest because we're going to level up.
Without a doubt.
So basically I'm going to level up. We're going to get some new spells. And then I'm going to rest and, you know, memorize the new spells. I'm going to pause the video to look over them. And I'm going to come back afterwards to do the level ups. By the way, Rigongar looks very silly. With the wings and the cloak kind of clipping through. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so let's do this level up one by one. I have prepared everything already, and we're gonna walk over the choices that I have made. We're gonna keep leveling up in Sorcerer here, because we want, again, we want more caster level, we want more spells, and the easier and the way that makes more sense for it is to continue leveling up in Sorcerer, given that we are maxed in Arcane Trickster. For my skills, I went for the usual, so Perception, Persuasion, Mobility. For my abilities, we went for Greater Elemental Focus in Fire, keeping on to the tradition of adding difficulty class to all spells that deal fire damage. And my spell specialization is going to be in Storm Bolts, because on level 17, we're going to get access to level 8 spells. Now, on level 8 spells, there's a couple of cool things here. Naturally, Angelic Aspect is cool, but we are limited in our selection, being a sorcerer. Frightful Aspect is also quite nice, but we have one already on Cordampina, we don't need any more. Mind Blank obviously is awesome, but again, spell slot selection, and I think we're gonna get an AoE effect of Mind Blank on our Cleric. And then Rift of Ruin, again, one of those very, very awesome spells, but since we do not have access to Meta Magic Selective, not gonna use it. Sea Mantle is an amazing defensive spell. I think I've read this one before, but it's a personal spell, 1 minute per level. It would give us +8 cover bonus to AC, +4 bonus on reflex saves, and you also gain immunity to fire. So a very cool defensive spell. But before we go for any of that, we are gonna go for Storm Bolts. So why are Storm Bolts so good? So it's an evocation spell, which ties into our spell focus and greater spell focus. It targets all enemies within a 30-foot burst centered on the caster. This is I guess the more negative part about this, is that it's centered on the caster, so it means you have to get closer to the enemies. Electricity, not fire, sadly. When you cast this spell, lightning spills forth from your body in all directions. Enemy creatures within the area take 1d8 points of electricity damage per caster level, up to a maximum of 20d8, and they are stunned for 1 round. If they save, they take half damage and negates the stun. So, it's a very high damaging spell, it's an AoE spell, it's party friendly, and it stuns. So it's a very, very good spell. This is going to be our pick here for level 8. So in total, Greater Elemental Focus in Fire, we're taking Storm Bolts, and that is our level up for the main character. Okay, so next up we have our Cordampina, our Cleric. We're gonna keep on, again, keeping it pure in the Cleric's, Jesus Christ, in the Cleric spell progression and level progression. For my skills, I go for the usual Lord, Nature, Religion, and Perception. Abilities. I don't really know if this is the best choice. I could go for a number of things here, honestly. I could even take Selective Channel, but I never really use Channel Energy. I could go for Spell Penetration. I could go for Elemental Focus in something like, I don't know, Lightning or Fire, whatever I want. Nothing is really that necessary. So to be quite honest, I'm just going to go for Improved Critical with the longbow and just make it a little bit better shooting the bow. And that's really the main reason here. I basically don't need any other skill, any other feat, so I'll take this here. Sorry. And finally, we also get access to level 9 spells. And here we are. We have Mind Blank Communal. I think this is because we have the community domain. Just make sure I'm saying this right. Yep, community domain. So we get Mind Blank Communal, which is already an excellent spell. We get Overwhelming Presence, again, a very, very, very good spell. We have Mass Heal, which is also awesome. And then these two don't really matter all that much. Honestly, I'm kind of considering, do I want to give her spell focus on enchantment? That might actually be a thing. Yeah, I think I will, actually. I think I will. Let's just improve the DC of enchantment spells on her. So, spell focus. And if we ever reach level 19, I guess we can get the spell focus. So yeah, enchantment here. Get that, and done. So yeah, spell focus enchantment. We get our new spells plus the ones from community. And that's a level up done. Next up, we have Mr. Jubilost. So again, keeping him pure, level 17 in Alchemist. For my skills, I went for Mobility, Knowledge Arcana, Knowledge World, Perception, and... Wait. Yeah, Perception and Use Magic Device. For abilities, I go for Extra Bombs. There really isn't anything other than that I really need. So just having more bombs is always a good thing. In terms of spells, again, this doesn't matter too much. I'm just going to pick Dragonkind 1. Everything that I really need, I already have, which is Transformation, True Seeing, and Beast Shape. Anything else is kind of just, you know, extra. But I'm going to pick this one. And then in total, we just have the new spell and level 17 in Alchemist. Next up, we have Mr. Knock Knock. So I'm going to give him one more point into Vivisectionist. He's going to be level 5 Alchemist now. My skills, again, Mobility, Trickery, Stealth, and Perception. For abilities, I went for Dazzling Display. Again, I'm not even sure if I'm going to reach level 19 or 20, but in case I do, I'm going to prepare for it. Taking Dazzling Display as a prerequisite for Shatter Defenses could always be handy. Other than that, there really isn't anything here that I can see myself really, really wanting. I think at most, honestly, I could go for something like, if more people took Seize the Moment, I could go for this. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for that. Or even Accomplished Sneak Attacker just to get an additional 1d6 on my sneak attacks. All of these would be useful options. I'm gonna go for Dazzling Display in case we do get Shatter Defenses, and that would be kinda useful. Or actually, do I... Okay, let me think. Because if I go for this... If I go for this, I need other people to have it. I would basically need Valerie and Rigongar to have it to kind of be worth it. So let me actually start by leveling up Rigongar and Valerie. Sorry about this. Okay, so yeah, I think I basically sold myself on going for Seize the Moment. So I'm gonna start by leveling up Mr. Rigongar here before we go for Valerie and Knock Knock. One more point into Magus, level 13. For my skills, Athletics and Perception. Abilities, I'm working on Combat Reflexes, and again, this is kind of in the hope that we can get Seize the Moment on level 19 if we reach it. If not, Combat Reflexes is always still just a good thing to have. Attacks of Opportunity equal to Dexterity bonus is gonna be good. For spells, we now get one level 4 spell, in which I took Controlled Fireball, and for level 6 I am taking Transformation, for the same reason I have it on Jubilost, to give to Knock Knock. He can also take it himself. And also Cat's Grace Mass. I'm taking this because my Cleric cannot get this going. He doesn't have access to it. And there really isn't anything else here that I want on Rigongar, so might as well just take a buff. So in total, we get Arcane Heavy Armor from our class level up here. We get Arcane Heavy Armor here, we can now use Heavy Armor. We get Arcane Weapon +4, just another boost here, which is kinda nice. Dragonkind 3, we get Combat Reflexes and then our spells, Controlled Fireball, Transformation and Cat's Grace Mass. Done. Valerie. For Valerie it's gonna be a very easy and quick level up. I'm gonna take one more level in Fighter. It might be the last level I take on Fighter. We'll see what I want to do with this. But on level 5 Tower Shield Specialist, we can now remove the penalty we have on attack rolls because of using a Tower Shield. So essentially, we're getting a +2 on our attack bonus, which is quite nice. For my skills, Athletics and Perception, and for abilities I am going for Seize the Moment. So just to refresh, basically when an ally who also has this feat confirms a critical hit against an opponent that you also threaten, you can make an attack opportunity against that opponent. And Knock Knock does crit a lot, Rigongar also crits a lot, Valerie not so much, but she still does. So basically just more attacks incoming. In total, Tower Shield Specialist, Seize the Moment, level 5 in our Fighter. And finally, coming back to Knock Knock, so yeah, basically the same thing I had shown before, level 5 in Vivisectionist, the same skills as usual, Seize the Moment. For spells I'm taking Blur, I will never cast a spell, it doesn't matter. So in total, Seize the Moment and Blur for Knock Knock. Everybody has leveled up. Let's fix our spells here. So you can take this out now, we no longer need it. I can take maybe another one of these. Or maybe I can even take more Bark Skin, honestly. Because, yeah, why don't I have more? I don't know. It's a good question, isn't it? Why am I not casting more of these? Because we're essentially 7 people, right, with a leopard. I'll have to look at my mod, honestly, to understand that. This seems fine. This seems fine. I might get another echolocation instead of a false life creator soon. Level 5. I don't really do much with level 5, do I? I guess. And for level 6, I can either play around with Dragonkind and transform my pet into a dragon, if I want to have some fun. But I like the Smilodon. I think I'll just take True Seeing, which is always useful. Okay, and then Cordampina, what do you have extra? Do I still need this? Okay, we'll see. It's fine. This looks fine also. Okay, new spell here. So, Wisdom, Endurance, Strength. Because I think the only person that really wants this is likely to be Rigongar. And even Rigongar now has a helmet that gives him +6 Charisma. So yeah, this is unnecessary. What would I place here? I don't really know. Take one more of these, or just one more Grace? I guess. Yeah, sure. Okay, so for level 6, I could go for Blessing of Luck and Resolve. +2 morale bonus on saving throws against fear effects. If the target fails saving throw against fear, it rerolls a save with a +4 morale bonus and takes a new result, even if it is worse. After that, the spell's effect ends. Okay. We have had an occasion where we got feared fighting some ghosts. So this is not a bad choice. I'm gonna take this. The other option would be naturally to just take more heals. Or even a Dispel Magic Greater. Could also be handy. This I am gonna keep what I have here. I could also, instead of this, I could just take one more wave of ecstasy. And I think I will. I'm kind of forgetting that I have this here. But now with the spell focus, it's even more of a reason to use it. I like this. I could take out Firestorm or the Storm Bolts and get the Archons or Upcast instead. It would also be a good option. And here I'm definitely going to take Mind Blank Communal. So this is basically the same thing as Mind Blank, except it affects all party members and lasts for 4 hours. This is a +8 resistance bonus on saving throws against all mind affecting spells and effects. So very, very good. And usually I would just spam Heal Mass here, which is probably the better option. But I can play around with Overwhelming Presence, like just to test it out. See if I want it or not. But yeah, I am kind of considering just taking one of these out, actually. I do like her having this. Okay, it's fine. I can keep it at level 7. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So now we can rest. Oh, the game is paused and it acted weirdly.
I must replenish my powers.
By the way, do I have something on my stash that I might want? Why is this here? I don't know. Okay. I might sell some stuff here. So this can go. Cold iron, I think it can stay. This can definitely go. Ah, wait, this went into my stash. This was the one we got from the Bernie event, a +5 quarterstaff, Ruin. Whenever it lands a hit, it deals an additional 2d6 force damage, very cool for a monk. If Ruin's Wielder is chaotic, it grants them 4 bonus spell penetration. If it's lawful, a +6 bonus on concentration checks. And if it's neutral, a +2 bonus spell penetration and +3 bonus on concentration checks. It's actually quite cool, but not something I will use, so it's 60,000 gold. Yep. This can go. This can go. This can go. Can go. Can go. Okay. Also, something to change here is gonna be Rigongar's gear, I think. It's an adamantine breastplate. I kinda like that, because we get DR2, but it's 10 AC. Well, a full plate +2 is not that much better. I thought I had better, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna have to purchase a better armor for him, now that he can use heavy plate. Yeah, this is all worse. Okay, so for now, keep that, but we're gonna swap it soon. Let's look at our events.
See my destination.
So, okay, we got the Pitaxian Envoy. Okay. Our quest log is looking like we have to go to Pitax, basically. This is Pitax, this is Pitax, Pitax, Pitax. So everything is on Pitax now. 130 days to prepare for the Bald Hilltop. Okay. So I think given the state of affairs right now with our quest log and the time of the episode, I think I'm just gonna end it here. I'm gonna give this to the storyteller, by the way. We picked up something from the technically again. And Token of Dryad. Okay. Aww. Okay, still nothing. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna finish the episode here. In the next one, we're gonna start dipping our toes into Pitax, which is gonna be a very fun event. I think I like that area quite a lot. There's a lot to do, a bunch of combat, advancing a lot of main quests, side quests, companion quests, all that stuff. It's gonna be an eventful place. Looking forward to it. So yeah, for now, we're gonna finish this one off, my friends. As always, I want to thank you all for being here with me in the channel, watching some Pathfinder Kingmaker. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. Many more videos coming out soon, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, everyone.